Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
Well, at least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bailey?
That's Bailey's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bailey
Oh,
from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bailey or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
ok. Tenemos combate. Tenemos combate contra Bailey.
Here we go. We thought it was all over.
Oh, goddamn. Derrota a Bailey por pinfall o submission. Let's go. Hemos cambiado la apariencia a Indhira Irvin. No sé si vamos a llegar a tener el combate titular contra Bianca Belair en algún momento, porque aquí todo el mundo quiere una parte del pedazo, claro que sí. Toma, bitch. Esto te pasa por hacerle caso a Shotzi. Y rodillazo en toda la cara. Efectivamente, nuestra queridísima Indhira Irvin va a estar en WCW, evidentemente. No puede faltar, es una de las mujeres luchadoras nuevas y espectaculares que va a tener WCW. Tengo muchas ganas de empezar a grabarlo. Ahí está, llevamos a Bailey hacia la esquina. ¡Pum! Vale, atacamos fuertemente. Eso es. Bonito movimiento de Indhira Irvin. Nos subimos a la tercera cuerda. Se va a lanzar. ¡Oh! Se lanza bonito. Bonito. Tenemos movimiento personal. ¡Pumba! Movimiento personal. Se viene remate, chicos. Se viene remate y vamos a ponerla a dormir. A dormir, querida. Vamos. 1, 2, 3.
Incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Oh!
With that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs.
¿Qué? ¿Qué es mentira todo?
Shotzi laying the boots in
No me lo
now.
puedo creer, tío.
Compared to the tank, this is nothing.
No me lo puedo creer.
Get in control of the situation.
She's using that crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
Madre mía, tío.
Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, Dios mío.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up. excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these three women do not.
Oh my God.
The Cap has history with all these women.
Oh my God.
From the truck that should be facing them in a fatal four-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw.
Vale, estamos en un Fatal 4-Way match. Madre mía, voy a intentar ganar, pero esto va a estar muy complicado, muy complicado. Liv Morgan, Asuka, Rhea Ripley. Con las tres hemos tenido una historia. Vale, cuidado. Cuidado con Rhea. Vale, atacamos a Asuka. Eso es. Toma, perra del infierno. Vale, cuidado con Rhea Ripley. Vale, cuidado, Cuidado con estos combates porque son muy complicados si te la juegan. Vale, cuidado Liv Morgan que tiene una silla, No quiero que me le estampe en la cara. Encima me tira la silla en la cabeza. ¿Qué cojones? Vale, ahora está Liv Morgan atacando a Rhea Ripley. Come on. Eso es, rodillazo en todo el estómago. Madre mía, Vale, nos libramos. Asuka en el palo ese. Vale, ahí está, nos libramos. Perfecto. Cuidado, Le hacemos la cuenta a Asuka. Se viene Rhea Ripley. Come on. Vale, no sé qué va a hacer Asuka. Pero Liv Morgan. Come on. Vale. Atacamos a Asuka. Y movimiento personal para Asuka. Cuidado. Pensé que me iban a sacar del ring. Toma. Vale. Oh Dios, oh Dios. Cuidado con Liv Morgan. ¿Cómo ría? Uf, menos mal, tío. Menos mal, qué lentitud. Madre mía, menudo German suplex. Vale, Liv Morgan está bastante fuerte, ¿eh? Liv Morgan está bastante fuerte. Uno. Va a estar difícil. Va a estar difícil. Va a estar muy difícil. Vale, Asuka nos ataca. Asuka nos ataca. Eso es, eso es. Eso es. Vale, Liv Morgan, yo no sé qué hace, la verdad. Eso es, nos libramos. Pero viene Asuka. Viene Asuka, le hacemos la cuenta. Viene Liv Morgan, interfiere. Qué gente más pesada. Ahora Asuka va a hacer el movimiento personal. Movimiento personal, nos levantamos porque podemos. Porque podemos, claro que sí. Oh, Dios mío. Oh, Dios mío. Vale, me libro. Me libro. Perfecto. Qué pesada es. Qué pesada eres, tío. ¡Hala, venga! Venga, claro que sí. Indhira, no te vayas. No te vayas, Indhira, no te vayas. Uf, madre mía, tío. Madre mía. Come on. Vale, Rhea Ripley está buscando la victoria. Vamos, 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 vamos. Vamos. Joder. Sí, estás tú. Estás tú. ¿Uno? Buah, imposible. Imposible. Me lleva hacia la esquina. Nos libramos, eso es, claro que sí. Vamos, 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 árbitro, vamos. Joder, es que qué lentos, tío. Oh. El árbitro está muertísimo. Es que el árbitro está muertísimo. ¿Qué me estás contando, tío? Para afuera, venga. Me ha roto el par en toda la cabeza, claro. Vale, Indhira Irvin no tendría que tener problemas para zafarse. Vale, ahí está Liv Morgan intentando ganar. Lleva todo el rato intentando ganar Liv Morgan. Hay que bajarle la vida a Liv Morgan sí o sí, ¿eh? Oh, Dios mío. No, 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 no. He perdido, chicos, he perdido. Es que no me lo puedo creer, tío. Qué asco de Liv Morgan, te lo juro.
Take a look at the winner of this fatal four-way match, ladies and gentlemen.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again.
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had
Se viene combate intenso contra Shotzi. Madre mía, la que nos ha dado es esta mujer. Qué pesada. Qué pesada es. Mira que me alegré cuando la primera vez que la vi, pero es que es muy pesada en el juego. Come on, bitch. Es un false con anywhere. Si te vas a comer la mesa, te vas a comer todo. Tanto para nada, tanto para nada. Tanto para nada. Venga. Bitch. Te vas fuera, Es que te vas fuera. Largo de aquí. Largo de aquí. Muévete. Come on, bitch.
What is this superstar thinking?
They're thinking about the end. Finishing
Oh.
by any means necessary. Inverted atomic drop,
Vale,
not
Shotzi nos ataca.
Oh, how about a leg drop combo?
Se ha recuperado bastante bien.
She had it scouted. Rolling elbow right on the mark. Bam!
Come on. Come on. ¿Puedo coger el agua? No, ¿verdad? ¡Oh, sí! Sí puedo coger el agua. Dios. ¡Qué fuerte! Eso es. Vale, nos subimos. Nos subimos. Y... ¡Uy! No me lo puedo creer. Uf, menos mal. Menos mal. Vamos, perra del infierno. Come on.
Everyone needs to get out of the way of this fight. This feels so unsafe. Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
Telling her opponent that she has
Vale.
even more left in her tank.
Nos subimos aquí.
Off the crate. You
Oh.
trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Come on, Shotzi. Come on.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Shotzi isn't being given
Vale, no podemos
recover.
reventarle la mesa. O sí, es que no lo sé, la verdad. O sea, sí podemos, pero es que no tengo como la habilidad de hacerle un remate estando ella apoyada en la mesa. Así que vamos para adentro, no pasa nada. Vamos para adentro, yo creo que la hemos castigado, pero bien. Tenemos remate además. Esto se va a acabar. Se va a acabar rápido, que es lo que se merece esta mujer. Por pesada. Toma, a dormir. Venga. Venga, rapidito. 1, 2.
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Sax.
Oh,
She's
Dios.
not going to take this insult lying down.
Oh. Por fin.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
Por fin la campeona
And now the
está
champion
aquí.
and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
finally happening. The number one contender, the Women's World Champion, will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly, I think the whole WWE universe was.
So, guess this means we're finally gonna get our match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go, but so can I.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be into that.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congrejita Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with how it came up, but I do sometimes wonder what an indie career would have been like for me. It sounds like an adventure.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit you?
No, well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience a fantastical whirlwind tour when I got to WWE. I got to have the adventure. I'm wondering if I should pay it forward.
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna beat me anyway, right?
Anytime, any place.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
You want to do what?
It's just gonna be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go to, if Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable. Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
No sé. Venga, ahí
It
está.
may be my world, but I say we make it your world to start. What if we go back to your old territory? Match 1 at Club UK.
God save the king.
Vale, chicos, estamos aquí en Club UK. Marca la pauta en ataque contra Bianca Belair. Vale, Bianca ataca fuertemente a Indhira Irvin. Vale, seguimos atacando a Bianca. Por fin estamos luchando contra ella, ya que Shotzi no nos dejaba en paz. Vale, Bianca se va fuera del ring. Saltamos, claro que sí, puñetazo en la espalda. Vale, levantamos a Bianca Belair. Toma. Vale, así, si le damos golpes así, podemos llegar rápidamente a la meta. Vale, cuidado porque la cuenta ya va por 4. Y esto no es como SmackDown vs. Raw 2000X, que a la cuenta de 5 te ibas corriendo ya al ring. ¡Oh! ¡Qué dolor! ¡Oh! 2. ¿Qué cojones? Y este. KOD, señores. KOD. ¡Oh! KOD para Miss Irvin. Y la cuenta llega a 3. Bianca Belair gana el combate.
Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone as you'd hoped.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting hit in the face a bunch.
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I missed the intimacy of a smaller show, the interaction with the fans. Just didn't expect Bianca to pull the same energy from the crowd quite as easily as she did.
Bianca got very comfortable very quickly.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD. But that's not gonna stop me from beating her at our next stop.
Which raises the question, where to next on this great tour of the world?
Vamos a
I've
Joshi.
been giving that some thought, with an ice pack on my jaw. Bianca hits hard, and so do I. So let's go to the home of strong style, Japan.
Sure, if you buy at the Japanese steakhouse we always go to.
Deal. That feels like a fitting celebration once I beat Bianca. But only the food. I'm not buying you another jacket.
Vale, tenemos el segundo combate. Derrota a Bianca por pinfall o submission para empatar la serie. Eso es. Ahí estamos atacando a Bianca Belair en Japón, señoras y señores. Toma. Vale, nos vamos a lanzar desde la tercera cuerda. Doble pisotón en el estómago de Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair no está haciendo nada ahora mismo. Vale, ahora sí que sí, nos esquiva. ¡Pum! Puñetazo en el estómago. Vamos, vamos. Northern Light Suplex. Y vamos con la rodilla en toda la cara, claro que sí, rodillazo en toda la cara. Tenemos movimiento personal, esto va a ser un combate squash. Vamos, ¡bumbo! Combate squash, se viene el remate para Bianca. Bianca. A dormir, señoras y señores, a ver si se libra o no se libra porque es Bianca Belair. 1, 2, se libra Bianca Belair. Increíble, pero cierto. Vale, nos vamos a lanzar. Esquiva el ataque aéreo de Indhira Irvin. Y este. Ahí está. Potencia de Bianca Belair. A ver. Eso es. Seguimos atacando a Bianca. Toma. Patada en toda la cara. Vamos. Eso es. Y nos vamos a lanzar, claro que sí, para reiniciar la cuenta. Vamos, Bianca. La llevamos hacia el ring. Levántate, baby. Levántate que tenemos movimiento. Remate. Tenemos remate. Ahí está, a dormir por segunda vez. Ahora sí que sí, Bianca se muere. Ahí está, victoria de Indhira Irvin.
Ladies, it appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be even sweeter after going the full series.
Don't get cocky. No way you beating me twice in a row.
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update. I've just spoken to the suits in Stamford. They have thoughts.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread, and so has the buzz. They were insistent that the next match will be on WWE television.
They want us to do the match on Raw? You promised us we could see this through in indie arenas.
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next week's Raw live from the location of your final match.
Oh.
What?
Wow. Listen, I know this is a stretch, but how would you both feel about having the match at
TBD? Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you. Which is why I have already given instructions for the road crew to meet us there.
Wow. It's going to be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf. But I, for one, am here for it. One idea, though.
What's that?
With everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kind of seems like it should be no DQ, right?
Bianca Belair? You have no idea what you just asked for. Deal. Geneva is gonna freak. Wow.
I'll second that wow. And raise you a hot damn.
They really got to work in here, didn't they? Can you believe it?
After the hectic morning I've had with the crew to get this set up, I can. Had to yell at some guy named Troy a lot. He kept wanting to cover up the TBD signage with Raw logos entirely.
Sounds like Troy. I'm really glad that I could do this for you, Geneva. For us. Did you ever imagine that we'd be here?
Honestly, you main eventing a TBD show feels pretty familiar to me. This one just has more logos.
You know what I mean? This is different. Later tonight, I'm gonna win the WWE Women's World Championship in the house we built.
Living the dream. Hey, you get ready. I've got some contracts to look at.
Same as always. But seriously, don't get too caught up in paperwork that you forget to enjoy yourself tonight. This is big. Big, big.
I know. It is. And I won't. But I also know you'll enjoy this enough for the both of us. Good luck out there.
Tell me what can I do now? Tell me what can I do now? Tell me what can I do now? Tell me what can I do now?
Chicos, estamos en el main event. Gana el campeonato mundial femenino, madre mía. Se viene, seremos campeones ya por fin. Era lo que estábamos deseando. Castigamos a Bianca Belair todo lo que podamos. Claro que sí, se viene otra victoria poderosa para Indhira Irvin. Salta Indhira Irvin, pero falla. Nobody home. Eso es patada, madre mía. Madre mía. Se lanza Indhira Irvin. Se lanza Indhira. Vale, llevamos hacia la barrera. Cuidado. Vale, me queda hacer un suplex fuera del ring, pero falla. Toma ahí. Perfecto ataque castigando a Bianca. Chicos, es un combate sin descalificación, así que podemos hacer lo que queramos. Ahí está, una burlita para Bianca. Come on. Vale. Ahí está. Come on, Bianca. Get up. Vamos. Ahí está. Y... me lleva fuera de la mesa de comentaristas. Come on. Vale, levantamos a Bianca. Nos esquiva Bianca. Y otra vez nos libramos de ese ataque. Perfecto. Ahí está, seguimos atacando. Madre mía, tenemos una vida completa. Completita. Vale, no pasa nada. Ha dicho, ¿quieres mesa? Te voy a dar mesa. Claro que sí. Vamos. Pásamela, corre. Vale, cuidado con Bianca. Cuidado con Bianca. Ahí está, perfecto. Vamos. Coge la mesa. Indhira. Toma. Quédate ahí quietica. Vamos. Vale. Ahí está, perfecto. Y se viene el remate. ¡Oh! Remate para Bianca Belair. Se viene. 1, 2. Y ganamos el campeonato.
Hey, this is no 70,000 seat stadium, but on this night, in this small theater, this audience feels like WrestleMania.
Well, there's nothing like WrestleMania, but I think it means a little bit more to this superstar that her first championship win happened here.
A full circle moment, Corey. This woman has followed along in a winding road that brought her back to her beginning.
Bravo, Indhira Irvin.
This WWE champion. The sky's the limit.
Oh, Dios mío.
Becky was the #1 contender until she got injured after War Games.
Becky's not moving like she's injured now. What does she want?
What do you think, Saxton?
No. Not in my ring.
TBD promoter Geneva Rose is not having it.
I get she's ride or die with our new champion, but what's she gonna do to stop Becky Lynch?
You got WWE problems. Go settle them on WWE time. Because believe me when I say, if anyone tries to interrupt my best friend's hard-won moment, it's gonna be me.
No, they've been friends for years.
Don't trust anybody.
This is an assault.
Oh my
This is
God.
karma, Saxton. You can only step on so many people before you pay the
¿Qué
piper.
cojones?
She's paying now, but for what?
Thanks for coming home, Cap. It was so generous for you to put this show together for me. I know you think I'm slumming it around here, but you forget that I'm proud of what we built together. And I know you're used to taking the credit for everything. So I thought it was important for me to make an appearance tonight, to set the record straight. You'd be nothing without me. Let me be clear. I am not just some best friend side character in your hero's journey. What do you think I've been doing since you left? Sitting around and just following your career with rapt attention? You moved on. I didn't. And I've been putting everything I have into growing TBD. So, when Becky approached me, I was more than happy to help turn your moment into my moment.
You can feel the bitterness from Geneva Rose, the jealousy.
Recognize this? The contract we wrote in the diner when we first started TBD. Yeah, I had it framed. Thought it was a nice touch. Especially now. Because according to this legally binding document, you're still signed exclusively to TBD. You can't work anywhere else. You can't be champion anywhere else. And you belong to me.
But she's a WWE
What the fuck?
superstar.
Not according to Geneva Rose.
See you next week, Cap. Don't be late.
Oh.